What's up, my Shuggies? Ashley here, and in today's video I have something a little bit different, but I've also tried to wrap in some of that classic stuff that you guys love. I have a home update as well as updating you guys on everything new that I have purchased for the home or done to the home, added to the home, all of that sort of thing. There has been so much change that has happened in the past 6 months, so I wanted to update you guys, my oldies and my goodies and my newbies, the people that have been here from the very beginning, and the new subscribers that have joined the family. I would like to welcome my new subscribers. If you are new to this channel, welcome to the family. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button, as well as that post notification bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload new videos. And if you are interested in seeing this home update and home decor haul of everything new that I have added and incorporated, then just keep watching. Alright, so the first update I want to talk about is not home related, but I wanted to update you on this because if you have been following me, this was something that was sent to me a while ago by Teddy Blake, and I still love it. It is like the quintessential bag, and as you can see throughout almost everyday use, it's still nice and sturdy and beautiful. It is really roomy and spacious inside. I have my beloved pill holder that I use all the time, a card case, a little makeup bag, and I still think it is perfect quality. I also love that it has this zipper in the middle for secure stuff, as well as it keeps the structure of the bag nice and square. It comes in a ton of color combinations, as well as that shoulder strap, as you can see, and then the optional red interior. So if you are looking for a bag like this, whether it's for work or everyday use, to travel with, whatever the case may be, I will link this down below for you so you can check it out for yourself. All right, we are moving on to something that is literally my favorite thing I have done in this house, in any house, my favorite project, my favorite DIY, my everything. It is this labor of love, this beautiful custom pantry. Now, I guess it's something that not everybody is into, but it is something I use every single day. It's something I look at every single day, and I absolutely am in love with the way that it turned out. Now, this definitely took some time to research and figure out exactly what we wanted to do with it, but the way that it turned out was perfect for my space. As you can see, it is a little bit of an L space. It's kind of got a flat short wall there, and then this wall that comes all the way down, and then there really is nothing on this wall. So very simplistic in space and layout. I wanted to do something that I could get the most organization and storage possible. We went up as high as we possibly could. We actually did one more shelf that did not work, and I will show you what we did with that next. Now, these shelves that were built were definitely a labor of love, like I said, and I will insert a video so you can see exactly how everything was made, and then we will come back together and I will go through everything with you guys. All right, so now that you have seen how everything was created, I want to show you how I organized the space. We actually ended up doing some finishing details, including this molding on the ends. When you're installing these sorts of shelves, you want it to have a nice completed finished look, so we opted for that, which I love. It just gave it a little something extra so it wasn't plain. I also love a couple of things in specific as far as my organization goes, and that is my spice rack, which I've changed a couple of times over the past year. These clear canisters, which you can get from Costco right now, and these beautiful wooden and white wire baskets from Target. These are a little bonus right here, but I do love these. I actually ended up getting a couple of more, as you can see, to keep the cohesive theme going, as well as I just really love the simplicity of them and the fact that you can see through them but also stand things up inside. You know, it's the little things that matter that you really don't realize when you're first looking into organizational items, but the more you use them, the more you try them, the more you find out what works for you and what works for your space. I also love these clear wooden and glass canisters from Ikea, and then these three, which were actually a part of that pack from Costco, and I've stored my pasta and my baby pasta, as you can see down there in there as well. This was definitely my most expensive, but my most loved. This is like the most luxe high-end bread container I've ever seen in my life, and I adore it. This is my most old. It is a hand-me-down from Crate & Barrel, but I just love the simplicity of it, and it is from, I don't even know how many years ago, but I store my coffee in here. And then these are my newest, and these are from Target, part of their little bullseye playground section, and I thought they were a perfect addition with the little wooden top. And I store my garlic in here, and then some extra packets of stevia there. This is also something new that I love, that I believe comes in a couple of different styles and colors. I can link it below for you, but I thought it was perfect for my napkins and paper plates. I wanted, again, to utilize the space to store as much as I possibly could, and by doing it on a vertical basis, I was able to maximize my storage. Same with my spices. Yes, they're organized, but they're also stacked vertically, so it gives me a lot more space for more spices. I also opted for more slender and tall spice jars instead of the ones that I love that were, you know, really, really wide and short, because I wouldn't have been able to get as many spices in there, and I didn't want it to take up a ton of room this way. I wanted to utilize this for my clear containers from Costco that, guys, I absolutely love. I think maybe one or two of these aren't. I think it's this one, and maybe one other, maybe this one. Yeah, this one and this one. However, they still were part of a pack, and I love them. These jars, which if you could get your hands on these, I love them from Target. They're super aesthetically pleasing and adorable to store candy or little snacks for the little ones in. And then, of course, I already talked about those. These up here are also from Target, as well as this beautiful clear Lazy Susan. I think this is amazing. I wish I would have gotten this sooner. I had a wooden one before, but the clear one just really is a vibe all on its own. I also got those glass oil containers in a 2-pack. I think I got 2 packs of the 2 packs for $4 or $5 each from Homegoods. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for those. And then this huge acrylic clear extendable rack that I put all of my canned goods and some extra spices, some extra storage. As you can see, it is rather large and completely extended. So this is really something that's perfect for a pantry because it's completely customizable. If you only have a small space, you can make it small. And if you have a ton of space, as you can see, you can make it all the way across and still have a ton of space for storage. Now the top, like I said, we wanted to do 2 shelves of storage, but we just didn't have the ability to because the ceilings weren't quite tall enough. But I managed to get some baskets, protein powder, extra cups, pitchers, holiday stuff, any of that at the top. And in order to reach that, I got this adorable little stool, Forever Go at TJ Maxx. Now this is something that might seem small, but is mighty to me, and I love that we made sure that these were definitely off the ground enough to store my KitchenAid mixer. I love this thing, but it is freaking heavy, and if you have to put it on a shelf, it probably wouldn't hold very long. So it's really something nice to store on the ground, but unfortunately, because of my old shelves, they were too low. and I couldn't get it underneath. So we made sure to give it enough space and enough room so it could sit there and be stored and not hurt anything or break a shelf. And then these baskets that I've had forever are great to store water, extra drinks, and the lunch boxes in. It's easy access. And again, I love that we made this a little bit higher up so that we have more space to do stuff underneath here. I also love getting a couple of different containers. These I've had forever, but these I think I've also had for a few years, but I love them. They're from Homegoods, and they're really great to kind of separate out your storage. I put baked goods in here and then my extra stuff in here, like protein powder, collagen powder, that sort of stuff. And then keeping with the extra theme down here, we've got just some towels, aprons, mitts, that sort of thing. And then my newest storage organization, which is this little beauty from Amazon that I actually spray painted black to match these baskets here. And then I created this little storage for my plastic Ziploc bags because I hate the ugly big clunky boxes that they come in. I wanted something more streamlined, and then I just have my extra ones here. But how cute is this? They're the same size and they fit. This is the gallon. They fit these perfectly, and they have these little feet where they just slip right in and catch on to this metal rack. And then up here, the same thing. These are the quart, and as you can see, they fit perfectly in there. Whoop, I dropped one out, and you can put them up there, and then like I said, those little feet help it catch on, and they stay perfectly in place, and they're so much better as far as aesthetically pleasing to store your Ziploc bags. So if you were into something like that, definitely try this trick out. I'm still looking for a way to store this heinous wrap, but that is a project for another day. So for now, that's a really nice, easy way to store it and also have it be aesthetically pleasing and match the other clear items in my pantry. Now, as I said earlier, I had that extra shelf that I was going to put up top, and we actually ended up cutting it off, and it fit perfectly back here behind the washer and dryer. And this was, of course, another project that I wanted to do that we ended up kind of killing two birds with one stone, and it worked out perfectly. So this made for the perfect quintessential laundry room. A little bit of storage, a little bit of aesthetically pleasing, and a little bit of practicality. These cabinets were also a labor of love, but I love the way that they turned out because I'm able to use my baskets to store my extra stuff in, my detergent, my softener, my steamer and iron in here. And then this one, I had some extra cleaning rags, which I actually transferred over here. My extra Shout and OxiClean stuff over here in the corner. And they really just are nice because you can shut the doors, have everything stored, and only the stuff that you want attractive on that shelf, and then you are good to go. This literally fit perfectly. The only thing that we did was cut it at the seam where the L came out, threw that piece away and hung that on the wall, and I don't know, it ended up fitting perfectly. I did move the washer and dryer forward just a touch so that it wasn't as far behind, but I love the way that it looks. And in conjunction with this bad boy right here, which was an amazing find from Target a while ago, I will link something super similar. If you are an organizer when it comes to laundry, or just organizer in general, this works amazingly, and I love how customizable it is. You can extend and retract these baskets, and then you can also extend and retract this rod. So if you want to hang dry stuff, you can do that. If you want to extend it, you can extend it. If you have a small space, it will work really well. And then of course, with the wheels, it makes it easily accessible. Now, as far as this corner, I wanted something nice for my ironing board that was also easily accessible when it was hot, that I didn't have to, you know, leave it sit out with the iron on top. So I got this. I have the same exact one in my bathroom, except it's smaller. I was able to get a new cover for my ironing board and hang it up here, and it looks great, and it's so easy to access now. If I need to iron something, it just makes my life that much easier. I threw a little carpet that I got from Homegoods here that actually looks really cute, reversed the other way as well. I love that about Homegoods. They have such inexpensive carpets that literally you can change out all the time because they're so affordable. And this is it. This is the completed laundry room. The only thing I might do in addition would be some crown molding later on, just to give it a little bit of oomph and to make the ceilings appear taller. But I did utilize a plant that I already had, a basket that I already had, this that I already had that was actually had some, I think, old flour in, put some labels on there, got these bad boys from Amazon and completed this. So it's super affordable and it looks so much better than that heinous wire rack that they give you just plain on the wall. So definitely look into that. I will also see if I can link these cabinets for you guys, as well as all of the goodies in here, so that if you are building a house or renovating yours, this is a good idea that's super affordable and will make it a breeze to change up and elevate your home. Now moving on to something that we have done in all of the bathrooms, and I have shown this intermittently to you guys, but I kind of wanted to go through it in detail so you could see not only the difference between all of the bathrooms, but how nice it changes up this space, and that is changing the faucet. You know, we thought and talked about changing the entire cabinet, but then you have to go into the sink and the countertop, so on and so forth. So just to give it a little bit of elevation, to give it a little bit of spruced, you know, high-end looking, but without breaking the bank, we decided to go ahead and go with this. It is a Kohler faucet. It is a matte black finish, and we got it on sale in store for around $100. Now they do have them online, but of course they are more expensive. So if you can find them in store, then definitely do that. Another tip that we updated are the mirrors in all of the bathrooms, and I think that makes the biggest difference. It is something that's super affordable and can change the entire look without changing almost anything else. This one in specific is from Target. It comes in two different colors, a regular brown wood color and then this black. It's got a nice little scallop on the corner, so it gives it a little bit something extra. And then the lights we did change as well. All of them are different in every bathroom, just to give it, again, a little bit of a unique finish. And then of course the other thing that we did were the shelves, which they've been there forever, and then changing these shower curtain rods to black. I feel like it gives it a little bit of an elevated look, a little bit of a luxe look, and it just contrasts so well with that gray tile that is constant throughout the house that it gave it a nice little pop. So I love the way that these turned out. They're all different and unique. So I'm going to show you them so you can not only see the faucets, but you can see how different we can make each bathroom with just a little bit of small but affordable changes in throughout the bathrooms. Now moving on to my sanctuary, my safe space, my haven, and that is this beauty room. I have turned this guest bedroom into my own personal dressing room, closet, filming room, whatever you want to call it. I love it, and I love the updates that we made in here, and I wanted to show them to you guys. The most recent one is this bad boy right here, and this was something that I thought was going to be super expensive, and it ended up being so affordable, and it literally is just sliding doors. I ended up getting them from Home Depot, and then I got this primed. I haven't even painted it yet. It's just a primed wood that we cut to frame out the closet doors. Look in the reflection at how nice and high-end that looks. It really makes it look massive and super elevated, and it seriously was so affordable to do. That in conjunction with this little closet right here from Ikea, it is like the quintessential combination if you were looking to turn a guest bedroom into a dressing room, beauty room, office, any of that stuff. It is such an affordable way to give it a nice high-end look. I of course will link the exact doors below, as well as the wood if I can find it. Very simple. It's a 5-inch primed wood. Like I said, it's already primed with that almost like a melamine finish to it. So it's got like that thicker melamine top coat, and then you just paint it after you install it and you're good to go. I also changed these curtains to my favorite from Ikea, and I actually still have to change this rod, but I did change the curtains to my favorite from Ikea. They're so affordable. I think they're around like 13, 14 bucks for a 2-pack. So there's 2 panels in each pack, and I put 2 panels on each side. So I got 2 packages for under 25 bucks. I did the entire wall of curtains. They're nice, light and airy and beautiful. And I got this super affordable little ottoman from Homegoods, and it really just completed this entire look of the room. I cannot wait to change that pre-existing curtain rod up top to give it a little bit more of a pop. And then of course this light from Lowe's too, it really gave it a nice unique finish as well. Now this bad boy right here will be in a future video, but if you're looking for the quintessential olive tree, you guys, OMG, you have got to run to the online app at Target and snag this. This is the Studio McGee olive tree. I believe it's 92 or 95 inches tall. It is right at $200 and it comes in this beautiful pot that's got this moss attached at the top. You cannot beat it for the price. Actually, of course, you know, leave it to me to leave the tag on it. Let's see if it has any details. It's a 90 inch in height. And it is an olive tree, and if you can pause this, you can see the DPCI and go in and find it for yourself. It's amazing. I love it. I think that it gives a little bit of nice zest and texture to this room. The only other thing that I want to do update-wise is definitely install some hardwood floors. If you follow me on Instagram, I gave a couple of choices recently. However, the one that I love, unbeknownst to me, was full 3/4 inch oak wood and cannot be glued down. So we're going back to square one on that because I absolutely love the color, and I will, if it kills me, find a color that I like and get it installed in all of the bedrooms. So the carpet will be gone. I think that'll give it a nice layer of texture and color to kind of go with the natural wood and white theme we have going on in here and just really complete this look. The other DIY project I am working on that I still have not figured out, but I think I'm on the right track, is doing some sort of a DIY Roman shade, because all the ones that I look at online are ridiculously expensive and I am not paying $200 or $300 to get a shade for this window. So I'm gonna see if I can do some sort of a DIY. I don't know, I just want it to look better than this. I feel like it can look better. I don't know. We're working on it. But in the meantime, these are the updates I have come up with so far and completed in this room. I really am just loving the way that it turned out. It's so warm, bright, and cozy in here. And this really makes for a tranquil space to get ready, film, and just chill. It is my own, and I love the way that it turned out. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen this is the most recent bathroom I have updated. I have also not completed this window, but that definitely is going to be a Roman shade of some type as well, if it kills me, because I cannot stand how basic and it just seems so small and weird to me. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas on what I can do, please leave a comment down below, because it really bothers me how off this window looks and bare it looks on the wall. But moving on to the vanity part, I love this mirror that I found. It is a domain mirror from HomeGoods. These vanity lights that I love, and then this beautiful updated vanity from just changing the faucet and changing the hardware. Like I said, it doesn't take a lot to get that elevated look, to change it up by just changing a couple of things. I also love this stool that I found from Studio McGee. I feel like the natural wood really ties in not only the space but the texture and color as well. I also really recommend, if you are looking to do something, changing the handles on the doors as well as the hardware here in the back on the hinges. It really has made the biggest difference in our house, and I absolutely love the way that it has elevated each and every door. Next is this trim around our movie room. I guess you would say this wall in our movie room to project the movies onto. It has made the biggest difference. I love that it is so massive and high-end looking. Again, it was something that was super affordable. This room is not complete, but I will show you how it is looking. It sounds really hollow in here because we still need more furniture, but this, of course, will be moved to this corner, but I am trying to still find a console or some sort of table. And I also want to see if I can extend these velvet curtains further across this wall, but I really love how vampy and luxe this room looks with the black texture and the gray couch and all of the little accents of black. But like I said, it's not finished. I just have all of this stuff here because I'm still working on it, but I did want to show you how changing out that trim really brings this simplistic wall and area and makes it really large and grand looking. So if you have a movie room and you have any ideas of some things I can do in this area to bring all of this stuff over. Please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to get this room finished so we can move on to the stairs. And then this is the other bathroom that I wanted to show you. It looks completely different, but it is the exact same faucet, the exact same vanity, the exact same cabinet, but we did some different accents, different shelves, and changed the mirror as well as the light. And I love the way that this bathroom looks as well. So like I said, changing out the faucet and the hardware on the cabinet as well as the hardware on the door really can elevate it and make it look that much better. So if you are on a budget or just don't want to spend a ton of money, then this may be the perfect idea for you to do it. Now, these shelves are the same in style as the ones in the other bathroom. These are the stainless steel finish. They are both from Ikea, and I am happy to link them both below for you. This mirror I also love because it's a little bit unique in the fact that it's got the brown on the side and then the black on the front. And then this plant is one of my favorite all-time classics from At Home. If you guys don't know about At Home, you've got to research it and find it. They have some amazing accessories for the entire house, holiday stuff, any of that stuff. At Home is really where it's at, no pun intended. So I just wanted to show you this other bathroom so you could see just how different they all can look, but how high-end and luxe they can look by changing something so affordable and simple as the faucet. All right, you guys, that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, I will link everything that I can in the description box down below. Please don't forget to drop a comment in the box as well if I missed anything that you guys want a link to. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that post notification bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload new videos. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.